Sup, guys? I wanted to start the stream earlier, but I was in the middle of doing things. So, I'm not going to wait. I'm just gonna get right into it. So, first, let me change this. There we go. So yeah, today, if you haven't paid attention, we're going to be playing Deltatraveler today. Probably only the ruins because like I st because again I wanted to start the stream earlier but I couldn't, I so yeah, once the get past the ruins we're probably gonna end the stream there, most likely, but we'll see depending on how long the stream is. How am I? I've been good. So anyway, that's enough yapping out of me. I really don't have anything else I want to say, so I'm just gonna go ahead and start pulling up the game. Switching scenes, and there we go. Let me change that real quick. There we go. Content warning. One specific path of this game contains graphic content depicting pixelized blood. The path also prompts the player to kill animal characters. You will know if you're on said path. Understood. Also, has controller support, so I don't have to worry. Huh. Let me turn myself up some. How's this? Is this a good volume for you guys? I'll turn down the game just a little bit. How's this? How about now? Is this good? It's okay? Alright. This should be good. If there's anything you want me to turn up or turn down, just let me know. Also, Spider, nice, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Select and begin game. I'm going to go with my avatar's name. And yeah. You misclicked and deleted message. What was the message you were going to send? It's dead now, so whatever. Hey, that is a interesting username. Welcome to the stream. Also, wait, hold on. Let me do something real quick. There. Right. A quick reminder to anyone: if you enjoy the stream so far and want to see more, we're currently in the middle of Under Delta month, where we play Undertale / Deltarune fan games throughout the entirety of May into the lead up of chapters 3 and 4. If you would like to see me play these fan games, you'll be notified when the streams happen. And stream schedules are posted every Sunday. So go to the post section on my channel and you'll see what streams on what days. Also, Matreon, you watched the Minecraft movie? I haven't watched the movie myself, but I've been interested in checking it out, especially from all the videos I've seen of people in the theaters going absolutely crazy. Well, yeah. Anyway, I've talked long enough. Let's get into the actual game. What the heck? Kris, is that you? God, Kris, where the are we? Whatever. Just don't try to get away. Let's just try and get a way out of here. Yo, there's running animations. That's actually kind of sick. You were screaming chicken jockey even at home. Of course you were. Howdy, I'm Flowey. Flowey the Flower. You're new to the underground, aren't you? Golly, you must be so confused. Someone ought to teach you how things work around here. Someone ought to teach you to mind your own business. Hey, that's no way to talk to a kind-hearted stranger. Hold on, gotta... Sorry, I had to close a few tabs. So what? Leave us alone and get out of the way. Chicken jockey, popcorn hurricane, accompanied by screaming, and that one guy who held up a dead live chicken. Yeah. Also, I saw the video you were talking about, Spider, and in that video, someone pointed out that during among the items that were thrown, there was something that looked oddly suspicious on stream, but it was someone said they thought they saw a COMDON being thrown at the theater. If you know how to spell, you could probably put together what I'm talking about. I'm not gonna say it. But don't you want to know about your soul? About love? Dude, why do you want to show us this stuff so badly? Do you want our souls or something? How'd you... I didn't know. You're the one who said it. Flowey, how did you... Bro, hey, Flowey, how did you fall for that? She was just she was just guessing. She wasn't... I spelt it wrong. Well, you know what I was talking about, so does it really matter? Kris, let's teach this idiot a lesson. What the heck are you doing? We're in a battle? How do you not know this? No one's gonna know what you're doing if you fight like this, idiot. Fine. If it'll get you to shut up, then hurry up and show us how you do it. Don't worry, this won't take long at all. See, the heart, it's your soul. The very culmination of your being. Your soul starts off weak, but why the heck am I on your side? Because you're a monster? The human has to fight the monster, so... Like, I'm gonna fight with you. Now get out of here. What are we yapping? Nothing, Matreon. It's not important. Also, I like the characterization of Susie here. She doesn't follow the rules and does her own things. Alden Ramick, welcome to the stream. Good to see you again. For this stream, we're playing Deltatraveler. We're probably going to only to do section one, aka the ruins. Yeah. Hope you enjoy the stream. Though it's kind of weird how he tried to trick us and steal our souls. Whatever the heck that means. Also, I thought magic only worked in the dark world. Hello, is everything okay? And isn't that your mom? What the heck is she doing here? I Please excuse me. Hey, wait a sec. Yo, dude, I can only imagine what Toriel is going through right now. Just walking one day, going into the entrance to the underground, only to find a human that looks pretty much exactly like the child that you lost. That must be a strange feeling. With this treasure I summon, we kill her from Dollar General. Thanks for the message, Spider. How do you think she be? You think she'd be happy to see us? We should probably try to keep up with her, huh? Also, real quick, I just wanted to say, for those of you who are regulars on this stream, to my streams, you could probably figure out a difference between when I'm playing a game that I'm actively invested in versus a game where I'm just casually playing. Such a case in point, the Super Mario Mon streams, and that in those ones, I'm a lot less chatty. But when it comes to the Undertale/Deltarune stream so far, I've been a lot more talkative. I guess it's just more so than I'm more passionate when it comes to Undertale and Deltarune when it comes to Pokemon fan games. Well, I do enjoy them. You when it's the same battle loop over and over again, it's kind of hard to give fresh commentary other than what's happening in the story and the possible new Pokemon or Super Mario Mon's case captures that you meet. What's the correlation of Kris and Toriel? Oh, Spider, if you haven't played Deltarune, in Deltarune, Kris takes the place of Kara, essentially being Toriel's and Asgore's child. How they were adopted is not explained. Always just knows that one day Toriel and Asgore came across Kris. Whether they were dropped off on their door, or Kris just happened to be the only human at the orphanage in that area, or they just found Kris abandoned in some alley or something. Whatever the case, in Deltarune they took in Kris as their child. Despite being an entirely new world, you can still see the light. You're filled with the power of familiarity. Full HP fully restored. Wait, don't you want to see? What the heck is she running away? Also, if you don't know too much about Undertale or Deltarune, I should clarify that Undertale they probably are connected in some way, but in the sense of more so that they're alternate realities rather than like an alternate timeline. Because in Deltarune, magic doesn't exist, or at least from my understanding. Whereas in Undertale, humans and monsters can use magic freely. If you're not as deep into the Undertale/Deltarune community as I am, I could go on for hours going on into the details of how Deltarune and Undertale connect. But right now, I'm just here to play this game. Press A to read signs. Stay on the path. Don't tell me what to do. I really love the characterization of Susie. She does it following what others tell her to do. Seems the levers have already been pressed. Kris, look! A training dummy. We should beat it up. You encountered the dummy. Talk. You talk to a dummy. It doesn't seem much for conversation. Susie looks confused. And that was the practice pattern. Alright, cool. Good to know that's as acting still works here. So I would be chill playing Deltarune before Under... yeah, you can play Deltarune without having to play Undertale. Like, there are certain things that you will probably only have context for if you play Undertale, but Deltarune still works as its own thing, disconnected from Undertale. So, if you wanted to play Deltarune, you can go ahead and do that. Hey, Miss, Dreamer, we're kind of wondering, why were you running away from us? My apologies. I could not bear these emotions, and I did not want to worry you two. But, of course, I failed at that. And, Spider, if you're still here, remember, Deltarune's Chapter 1 and 2 are free currently, so if you want to go ahead and try to game out, you can do so. I would highly recommend. Sorry. Please, do not apologize. You did nothing wrong. But I must ask you. My child, who had been taken from us far too early. My child, who, in spite of our light-hearted pranks, was a delight to our people down here, and inspired hope into the lives of many. My child, is it truly you? What? Taken? Ma'am, I'm pretty sure Kris is too weenie to get themselves killed. Kris? Yeah. Your kid is Kris, right? Oh, of course. I apologize for my emotional outburst. Also, another real quick thing I want to say. While not outright stated, it is implied that Kris is an alternate timeline version of Kara. Because while they do things differently, their personality is similar to that of Kara. Both Kris and Kara love chocolate. They wear green and yellow striped shirts, and they have to be troublemakers. I get Spider, you already know my situation when it comes to my internet. There is really not much I can do about that. Who even is Kara? Oh boy, that would involve me... Okay, I'm gonna try and give you the cliff notes. If you know Undertale, you know that monsters are sealed in the underground, and in order to break the barrier, they need 6 human souls, one of the first humans to ever fall into the underground. They were found by Asriel, the biological son of Toriel and Asgore, and they took Kara in as their own child, and Asriel and Kara essentially became siblings. Long story short, after some time, Kara poisoned themselves by eating buttercup flowers, so that when they died, Asriel could take their soul and then cross the barrier to kill 6 more humans and then break the barrier entirely. However, upon seeing Asriel with Kara's body, the humans attacked Asriel, but Asriel didn't want to fight back. So essentially he went back running to the underground, severely damaged, and ended up dying in the process. That's basically the Cliff Notes version. Again, I could go into hours explaining everything revolving around Deltarune and Undertale, but again, right now, I'm just here to play the game. Oh, let me do something real quick. There. Even if they survived, they would not have lived long enough. This long. It was unreasonable for me to have thought that Kris was them. Oh yeah! This is out of... something I should mention is that in I don't know how it works for a Deltarune, but in Undertale, but boss monsters don't age until their children until their children match them in biological age. So say for example, if Asgore and Toriel had Azrael at the age of 30, they would not age until Azrael himself reached the age of 30. So essentially, in Undertale, Asgore and Toriel are basically 1,000 years old. It's whatever. So you say that I'm the mother of this child? Yeah. And you know my last name as well? Yes? You taught little kids at the school. Really? Well, unfortunately, I am not the same Toriel. Huh? I am not a teacher, nor am I the caretaker of Kris. Rather, I'm the caretaker of the ruins, and formerly a fairly regarded royal figure. So how could this... No, that... Huh? Could it be that you two are from another world? I guess that explains what's going on. Do you know? You could perhaps meet with the underground's royal scientist. She is always doing interesting experiments. He may be able to help you travel home. How we find this guy? You will have to travel all the way to Hotland. It is pretty far away, but I'm sure that you can make it. After all, you both are traveling together, are you not? Heck yeah, we are. Excellent. I will prepare something for you to take on yourself on your travels. It should not take you very long to reach the end of the ruins. Good luck, you two. Thanks. Oh, Kris? You could possibly use my help on your way. I will give you a cell phone. You already have one? Of course. Then I can give you my phone number. You got Toriel's number. You registered under the... If you have a need for anything, just call. I hope to see you two very soon. So, we gotta meet with this royal scientist guy to get home. This should be pretty fun. Let's get going, Kris. In Spider, if you're still in the chat, if there's any other questions that you have, don't be afraid to ask. I don't mind answering about this game for hours. I love that they gave them custom running sprites. I love that. Geb, hi, welcome to the stream. We're playing Deltatraveler, and my little reminder, we're currently in the middle of Under Delta Month, where we play Deltarune / Undertale fan games for the entirety of May up until the lead up to chapters 3 and 4 for Deltarune. If you're new, consider subscribing to the channel so you can get notified whenever new streams happen. And what we're going to be streaming on what days, you can go check that out. Eba. But yeah, I'm probably gonna struggle pronouncing your usernames, so don't get too upset if I end up saying it wrong a bunch. The leaves crinkle playfully as you step over them. You're filled with the power of leaf pile diving. Thanks for the subscription. It really means a lot to me. I'm trying to get to 500 subs before the end of the year, so every subscription matters. And you don't have to worry too much about paying attention to what's going on. Me personally, as long as you're listening into the stream, and if while you're doing other things, that's enough to make me happy. Ribbit, Ribbit. Excuse me, human. I have some advice for you about battling monsters. If you act a certain way or fight until you almost defeat them, they might not want to battle you anymore. And if a monster does not want to fight you, please use some mercy, human. Ribbit. Why were they only talking to you about this, Kris? Marker plays. Yes, I do know there's a genocide route, but I'm probably not going to do it this stream. I'm probably going to save that for another stream. I'm only planning on playing section 1 this stream. It says take 1. Take a piece of candy? Kris, we should just take all of it. Normally, I would say take 1 each, but this is Kris, not Frisk, so you take as much candy you could before anyone else saw. But after the 4th one, the candy spilled on the floor. Whoops. What good have you done? Dude, that's cool! The monsters are no overworld, and they have little custom falling animations. But was flattered anyway. Susie punched her fist into her hand. Frigga couldn't handle it and became tired. Blushes deeply, Ribbit. Also, a little fun tidbit for you guys, for anyone who doesn't know. If you probably noticed, is Kris and Susie aren't in their dark world outfits, so they don't have their weapons or armor. But that's not necessarily important in Undertale, because unlike Deltarune, in Undertale, depending on your intention, almost any object can be a weapon. So say for example, in Undertale, there's a weapon called the toy gun, and will not explicitly explain how it works. Through sheer will intent, you can make the toy gun shoot, or they simply just throw it at them. It's not explained how it works, but yeah. So any weapon, even a stick, can. Ribbit. Thank you for sparing me, human and monster. I have some advice that may prove useful to you. If you encounter a tired enemy, you can spare it by making it fall asleep. But neither of us know how to do that. When I get a toys, when I get the toy knife, there's a surprise for me. Marker plays. I know the surprise you're talking about. Well, I ruins. So I already know about the surprise you're talking about. Susie freaking out. So those cracks in the ground will make us fall. Got it. Susie is now immune to cracks. Also, Marker plays. I don't know if you heard that little speech I gave Geb earlier, but we're going to be playing Undertale / Deltarune fan games for the entirety of May up until chapters 3 and 4 of Deltarune. So, if you aren't already, consider subscribing to the channel so you can be notified when those streams happen. Stream schedules are all posted every Sunday, so you can see when and what we're going to be doing. At least that's the plan. I don't have a capture card for my Switch, and I have to get one. So like I might be able to stream Deltarunes Chapter 3 and 4. I'm not sure. It depends, but we'll see. Oh, you're fighting Undyne? Well, good luck to you, because I heard people struggle with Undyne the Undyne. Ring. Hello? This is Toriel. I suppose you are already aware of my affinity for pie, yes? Well, I would like you to know what your favorite preference, Kris. Do you prefer cinnamon or butterscotch? Cinnamon. Cinnamon. I see. And Susie? What would you prefer? Me? If she doesn't have, like, chocolate snails, then I guess butterscotch. Ah, I see. Cinnamon and butterscotch. Thank you very much. Oh, earlier today you tried to no-hit Sans? That's cool. I hope you managed to do it. Froggy didn't understand what you said, but was flattered anyway. Susie punched the fist into the hand. Froggy couldn't handle it and became tired. Dang it. Susie spared the enemies. You won. $100 Susie or 1 Snow Grace Spampton. Yeah, honestly, I have to agree with Geb here, because if you remember, Snow Grace Spampton at the end of the battle he goes into complete Neo defense, essentially making him immune to damage. The only thing that was able to harm him was Noelle Snowgrave. Okay, so this is the path. Straight down here, then got it. Didn't you read the sign downstairs? Shut up. One 100 mad dummies or 1 genocide frisk. Genocide frisk. I mean, literally at level 20, they gain the ability to essentially erase the entirety of Undertale with a single attack. Who said you could push me around? I did. Move to the button. No, why would I move if you're being so darn rude? Because if you don't, I'll move you by force. Like you even could, and practically welded to the earth. I ain't moving, prissy missy. Well, I warned ya. Move, dang it. Nice. Don't mess with Susie. It must be easier to do things yourself. Slime molds. Mold small. The mouse chasing after a cheese is a true universal constant. You're filled with the power of the chase. Cheese has been there for quite a long time. Heck yeah, it's table cheese. Hey, it's stuck to the table. she has Root Buster. Yes, she has Root Buster, but something that you probably forgot is that Snowgrave is the only attack in Deltarune so far that is listed as fatal. And all the other attacks in Deltarune, they aren't fatal. Merely just either just tire the enemy or knock them out. So yeah. Hello? Oh, was I not convincing? Aren't you a cop? I would never. Oh, am I in the way? Yeah. Sorry, I'll get out of your way. Cool. No, poor Naps the book. Hello, this is Toriel. Apologies for not responding to your calls very much. I'm currently busy preparing something for you and Susie. Thank you for your patience. It's this way. Oh! It's the Spider Bake Sale. Spider Donuts. Lisa G. Yes. Give you a donut. I like the fact that the enemies chase you just like in Deltarune. Yeah, I like that detail. Deltatraveler is another one of your favorites? Well, looks draws near. Don't pick on. But what about the girl? Susie picked on looks. I'm gonna throw you against the wall like a dodgeball. Ribbit. I hear using F4 can make you have a full screen. Oh, let's see. But what does F4 stand for? 4 frogs? I've only seen a maximum of 3 frogs in this room. This is troubling, to say at least, Ribbit. Let's see. There we go. Hold on. Let me fix this. And there we go. I'm so happy that fit screen works for Deltatraveler because for some reason, Streamlabs did not like a full screen the upper hand. Also, Underfell Jovel, welcome to the stream. We're playing Deltatraveler, so I hope you enjoy. Unfortunately, no chaos. Where's the other two? Ribbit. They're scared of you. Then what about you, Ribbit? Just a gut feeling that you can't hurt me. Go on, try it, Ribbit. Okay, they say the same thing. Also, it's around here somewhere. There it is. There's a man behind the crack in the wall. He waves at you. Okay, originally, in Undertale, that's supposed to be a 4th tiny frog in the wall. How come you get to be so big and imposing? Maybe talk to me when you aren't so short. Devour. Susie tried to eat it, but it wasn't weakened enough. Farmed locally, very locally. Dinner. You pat your stomach, but enjoy offers a healthy meal. Susie eats. Oh, the first time you interact, it is a man. Noted. Also, you guys are probably getting tired of me saying this, but, to anyone who is possibly new, we're currently in Under Delta month, where we play Undertale / fan games for the entirety of month. If you want to be notified when streams happen, consider subbing so you can know when they do. And stream schedules are posted every Sunday. I know you guys are probably getting tired of me saying that, but it feels like pandering, but like, but again, get this channel to grow a bit, so I'm mostly just trying to motivate people to at least consider subscribing. You don't have to, but like, I feel like if I don't say it, people won't think to do it. But if it does get annoying, you guys can just tell me. You're gonna get your friend to join the stream? Well, I like that. It's greatly appreciated. The man in the crack is Shade, the Undertale speedrunner. I actually get the reference you're talking about, so I'm able to appreciate the joke. Also, this is unrelated, but something I really want to say real quick is that I like that Undertale Red was not only one of the first Undertale fan games, but it was so popular that Toby Fox himself got the creator of that to work on Deltarune. I mean, I can see why. The person who made that really captured the feel of Undertale. All the characters felt like they would. All the characters felt accurate to the game. I thought I pressed the lever. It's a blue switch. It doesn't seem to be working. It's a green switch. Doesn't seem to be working. It's a red switch. Doesn't seem to be working. Oh, it's already open. Oh. Mark plays. No spoilers, please. If you could avoid. I would like to try and experience everything that's new with this. You press the blue switch and hear a clicking sound. You pet your stomach to measure after a healthy meal. I really hope there's a save in the next room so I can heal. you're gonna keep this on while you play a Undertale. Feel free. Again, as I said earlier, as I don't. If you're just simply just listening to this in the background while you do other things, that's happy enough for me. Oh, Kris is down. Oh, I need Kris to spare them. There we go. Devour greens, not orange. Would you quit staring at my friend? They're not into the devour act. What the heck does that mean? Nope. I have to go all the way back. Your stream has delay. Yeah, sorry about that. My internet is terrible, so Streamlabs constantly disconnects and reconnects. There's not really much I can do about it. So hey, remember that surprise you told me about earlier? Ribbit. Ooh, are you two Kris and Susie? How do you know who we are? Toriel has been talking about you two a lot. She apparently has a surprise for you. Huh? Don't keep her waiting now, Ribbit. Doobie. Rouse, why are you smoking weed? Just come on with us. He reached out and touched Rouse, but suddenly... I love that. It's a plastic toy knife. Pick it up? Yes. You got the toy knife. Oh shoot, Kris. A knife. You should totally equip that. Those are your style. Huh? Me? I kind of like my big pencil. I'm only gonna give this up if there's like a stick. Yo, this UI is sick. To the toy knife. Your Deltatraveler. Who is the man behind the tree? Debbie Gaster or the Eggman? I mean, like, can't they technically be the same? Can't they technically be the same thing if Gaster just happens to like eggs? If this magic truly did work, then hi, Miss Dreamer. Oh, hello, Kris, Susie. Is it wonderful that you were able to make it here unharmed? No. My home is just up ahead. Please follow me inside. I have a surprise for you. A surprise? I bet she made us pie or something. If it isn't a surprise, if she does this stuff all the time. Yes, a save. I can finally heal. You smell a distinct aroma of butterscotch cinnamon pie from outside the house. The power of shine is within you. Also, do you guys see this in the corner? You found the moss. You and Susie ate the moss. Welcome home, you two. Whoa, this is way bigger than Kris's house. The surprise is at the end of the hallway, right? I'll meet you two there. Surprise! I've assembled a room for you two. It is still quite unorganized, but we can always do that later. But we aren't staying here. We're trying to leave. Oh, yes. That is correct. Perhaps you might want to rest here before you go then. I could turn this into a guest room later. That sounds good. Excellent. I'll have a pie in the oven right now. Feel free to take a nap while it cools. Rest well, Kris, Susie. She really isn't that different, huh? Now I'm kind of wondering what I'm like in this world. Whatever. Might as well rest up while we can. We've got a long road ahead of us. You decide to climb into the bed. What's this about? Oh, I see. Kris, you are quite lost, aren't you? I have a proposition for you. You, Kris, Susie, come find me. Traverse the gray doors until you reach the golden corridor. Defeat the one that carries your own essence. Meet with me. I can set you free, Kris. I shall see you soon. Who's the main character? Answer one. Asriel is the main character of chapter rewritten. If you probably weren't here for the upper hand, the stream we did yesterday. Also check that stream out if you're interested. But I have been following the Winterer for a while now, and I know, and I've pretty much kept up with the whole chapter rewritten thing. I even have the makeshift Petalii and Charkis plush that they had. Kris, wake up. Kris, you've been sleeping for 2 hours. The pie apparently got cold, so I ate most of it. But I did leave you a slice for you. You got the butterscotch pie. Now, let's get out of here. I'm tired of this place. No worries, Geb. Again, sorry if I'm saying your username wrong. You don't... Also, give me one sec, guys. I have to take care of something. Alright, I'm back. Deltatraveler trivia. Who's the biggest shot of them all? One Kris, Spantum 3, Jebel 4, Star 1. I have no idea how to answer that. Uh, uh, one, Kris. You look very well rested. So, do you two plan on going soon? I don't know. I'm mostly just following Kris. Very well then. I hope you two come talk to me before you go. Speaking of going soon, I have an errand of my own to tend to. You two landed on the bed of flowers, did you not? Yeah. I will need to go check on them very soon. Checking it before you leave? No, do not worry about that. It's just inspection and watering. I will not want to pain you with more traveling. Kris, your mother is worried about you. You should probably start on your way soon. Wait a moment. Huh? I forgot to warn you of the monsters that live here. What? I can only assume that in your world, humans and monsters live in peace. Well, presumably, that is not so in this world, whereas monsters have been banished underground, where the Tyrannus Asgore has sworn to take any human soul. If you change your minds on your journey, if we change our minds, then... Never mind. I wish you the best of luck. Be good, won't you? My child. Barney the dinosaur, no question. That was really weird. Do you think she was about to ask us to stay? Well, we shouldn't let her down if she gave up like that. Let's go home. Is it me or is this hallway a lot longer than usual? Kris! Back off. And let you leave? Run away to your other world? Back to the comfort of your loving mommy? Boy, just hearing there's even more worlds out there. Imagine the fun I'd have. Shut up. Just get the heck away from us. Or what? You'll kill me? You wouldn't kill your best friend, would you, Kris? You wouldn't let him get away from you, would you, Kris? Alright, you've gone too dang far. You're going to eat those words, plant. Aw, little old me? That's just silly. Why would I do that? When I can have your souls instead. It seems mercy is not an option. Also, real quick, I want to say, don't feel too bad if I don't end up responding to messages. It's not that I'm ignoring them. I did see them. I just felt that commenting on them was not necessary. what the? Oh, so if you so yeah, apparently Flowey tried to take Kris's soul, so now we're fighting him. Who is the most evil, Flowey or to Flower from BFDI? I have no idea who that second individual is, but I would probably go Flowey simply because of what they did before Frisk came to the underground. Susie cast Root Buster. Also, I'm probably going to be silent for this part so I can just focus on fighting. It seems the attacks are getting more intense. Also, sparing Flowey is not an option. I mean, it's not like it's too important considering that Frisk will just reset everything once they get here. So even if Flowey's dead, he'll come back once Frisk resets. I have to be careful. I'm almost out of healing items. Ah, I got too close. Oh wait, Susie has healing. I almost forgot. Yo, why have I not been using that before? Up, Susie's down. And I'm officially out of healing items. That's the wrong name. You're trying to spare me? That's rich. This world is killed or be killed. I will never accept your mercy. Hey, at least I got unique dialogue out of it. Oh, that was close. And this should be the... Oh, you said to not use it? Sorry, I was too busy in the middle of the battle to notice your message. Luckily, I can just exit out and go back to the last save. Well done, Kris. You're clearly not the pushover I thought you were. I wouldn't have gone down that easily if I fought anyone else. But you're different. Why, through sheer will and determination, you were able to wither me down. So, Kris, it's time to make your final move. Do it. Finish me off. You spared the enemy. What? You're seriously trying to do this? Sparing me? I already told you that I won't accept your mercy. Come on, kill me already. You spared the enemy. Kill me. You know, when I overheard everything, that in another world she has children, I figured it all out. That maybe if I took your soul, I could explore other worlds in your place. I could see them again. You look so much like them, you know. That's how I figured your brother. Must have been as much of a weakling as you. Nice save, Susie. Look, that's gonna work on me the second time, idiot. Whatever. It'll be a matter of time before that soul is mine. And he ran away. Guess that settles that for now. I'm kind of wondering what the flower's deal was. Finish me off? That's kind of extreme, don't you think, Kris? Well, we might as well get out of here. Yeah, about that. So since, Marketplace, since that item you said was important, I'm going to just exit out of the game and redo that fight. So I don't end up, so I save the pie. The first game to beat Deltatraveler Chapter Ruin Spant in the Grid. Oh, Marker Plays. I already fought Scampton the Great in another stream. If you go to my live page on my channel, you can go back to Saturday and see the fan battle stream where I played versus Red, Scampton the Great, Bat Monday Simulator, and No More Deals. Okay, now this time I'm going to save after every action so I can hurry up and speed through all this stuff. Luckily I can master the dialogue. I still have to let the animations play, but it's a lot faster. Though it seems this cutscene I can't match the dialogue through. At least I think so. Oh, Marketplace. I already planned on playing TS under swap, as I Sunday. So if you go to the post page on my channel, you can see what games we're gonna be playing on what days. So you can already get an idea of what we're gonna be doing. You are quite lost, aren't you? I have I have a proposition for you. Also, all streams, at least for May, are going from Monday to Friday are going to be after 3 to 3:30, because I guess I'm pretty sure most of my fans are still in school, so I want to stream during when they get out of it. But once summer starts, I'll be able to start streaming in the early mornings since people are going to be out of school. Okay, I can master this dialogue. Kris, wake up. Item. Hold on, want to make sure? Yep, I gave them the toy knife. Does your character have a story that you made for this character? Yes, they do. They do have a story, but I don't want to necessarily say it just for future use. But I can't. But all I can say is that they are, as the name suggests, my character is both a slime and a dragon, and as the reason for why my tail looks like the way it does is because they are also part demon. Again, and I'll probably go more into detail of the lore of my character in the future, but right now I'm probably not going to go too into it. For right now, just know that this is what my avatar is. This is just my avatar for my channel. But I do want to make the distinction that my avatar and me as a person are completely separate from one another. My avatar does not represent me. Alright, got through all the dialogue tutorial. Now I'm going to save now, so I don't have to go through all that again. Maybe you can do a comic of your character going on the adventure. Wait a moment. I do also, to reply to your comment, I do plan on doing more with my character. I do have some. I do want to say that I do have videos that I plan on making that are somewhat story focused, revolving around my character, but they're not like anything super detailed. Just like little short off stories of sorts. If you stick around, you'll eventually find out what I mean. Back off. And once you leave, you will become your best friend. Alright. Now this time, I'm not going to use the pie. Because I now know that I could have just used a red buster to do 250 damage. Bro, Susie's down? Are you kidding me? Bro, I did terribly during that. I was trying so hard to build up TP that I ended up, you know, damaging myself. Act. Red Buster. Now that I know that Red Buster does over 200 damage, I can end this a lot faster. First, I'm gonna heal both Kris and Susie, just to build up their HP some. Who do you think would win, Noelle from Deltarune Shadowrune or Deltarune Noelle? I would probably have to give it to Deltarune Noelle, simply because of the fact that Shadowrune Noelle takes the place of Susie, so she doesn't have Snowgrave, unlike Deltarune Noelle who does. This battle can now go a lot quicker now that I know that I could have used Red Buster to do over 200 damage. This last Rouge Buster should end the battle. Yep. Coco 12. Hello, welcome to the stream. We're currently playing Deltatraveler. Reminder, we're currently in the middle of Under Delta Month, where we're playing Deltarune / Undertale fan games for an entirety of May up until the lead up of Deltarune chapters 3 and 4. If you want to be notified of when streams happen, consider subscribing to the channel. Stream schedules are posted every Sunday, so if you want to see what games we're playing, go check the post page on my channel. Well done, Kris. You're clearly not the pushover I thought you were. I wouldn't have gone down that easily if I fought anyone else. But you're different. Why, through sheer will and determination, you were able to wither me down. So, Kris, it's time to make your final move. Do it. Finish me off. Right, all this? $100 follow over 2,000 or 2. Okay, Marketplace, your questions are just getting more and more elaborate. Wait, was this dialogue different? I didn't notice. And with that, we have completed the ruins. Deltatraveler by Sharam. Hey Kris, there's a person on the ground over there. Is it just me, or does that look like Noelle? What is the best attack, Root Buster or Snowgrave? I mean, arguably Snowgrave, considering that it's literally described as fatal. But if you want an attack that's more useful, Root Buster, simply because it requires less TP to use. Well, huh? What? Where am I? Susie, Kris, what on earth is happening? Hey, chill out for a sec. Oh, okay. Okay, so this will sound really weird, but we're in a different world. Huh? Wait, am I dreaming again? No. Everything is still real and boring. But apparently, we need to find some scientist guy to get home. We need to go to, like, some place called Hotland. Okay? This sounds weird, but that's what we need to do. Are you coming with or not? I'll come. Sweet. Noah joined the party. What is the whisper? Spooky sword or puppet scars? I don't know. I don't really pay attention to the details like that. Again, marker plays. Your questions are just getting more and more elaborate. Let's go, Kris. Wait, guys, hold on. Holy, it's a really cool stick. Screw this pencil. Susie equipped the heavy branch. The big pencil was thrown away. Susie, you're really excited about that tree branch. I mean, you know, it isn't a pencil. Yeah, okay, Susie. Who could this be? Take another step forward and your head is gone. Whoa, sorry, didn't mean to scare ya. Great, it's this guy. Yeah, the woods are pretty dark. Speaking of dark, how are you doing? Aren't you the guy who runs the convenience store? I don't run a convenience store. I'm Sans the skeleton. Aren't you that hoofed girl from back in town? What are you doing out here? What do you mean by that? Aren't you from our world or something? That tells me everything I need to know. The heck does that mean? I mean, seeing someone from town pulling around with a human, then that's someone not recognizing me. It's a bit strange to say the least. Wait, you're not saying what I think you're saying. Let's not think about that right now. You're trying to make your way home, right? Yeah, we're trying to find the scientist dude in Hotland. I have a question. What's the best MMO Club Penguin or Two-Town? I don't play either, so I couldn't tell you. Scientist in Hotland. The only person that fits that description is Alphys. She might be able to help. Does he mean Alphys? How do we get there? You're gonna have to get through the forest, then get through the marsh until you reach a laboratory. That's where you'll be able to meet Alphys. Sounds pretty easy. Not so fast, kid. You've got my brother to worry about. Is he dangerous? Nah, but he might try to capture that human. He's currently out setting up his puzzles. You might run into him on the way. So if you encounter him, just play along. Okay. Alright, see you up ahead. That's really stupid. Alphys is the royal scientist? Is there another me in this world? I guess. Does that mean there's also... Never mind. Let's go. Oh, annoying orange, no question. Devil's at least entertaining. It's an oddly shaped lamp. Doesn't look very convenient. Would you look at that? Noelle is now your ally. You are filled with the power of not knowing what a sugar plum is. Save. Hey, What the heck is that? It's a gray door. Who'd put a door out here? A prank? I wouldn't put it past that Sans guy. It's completely dark in here. Hello? Noel? I'm losing balance. And just like that, we have traveled. Ugh. What the heck? Yo, the sprite change. God, where the are we now? That gray door. It led us to another world. I guess so. Wait a minute. Where's the door? Well, we did fall for a while. Guess you're right. Hey, that's really off. Now that you mention it, I do feel a bit strange. What about you, Kris? My ring is glowing. What the heck? It's glowing, Kris. What's that? Aura that's coming out of you. Wait, are we able to cast magic here? Kris, let's try casting something that makes us feel less weird. Your soul shined its power out to Noel. Noel shined her light out onto your soul. You and Noel cast light clear. What just happened? Everything went all white. But I don't feel weird anymore. I see what they did there. Because they were in a completely different art style. Me neither, Kris. From their perspective, it looks like nothing changed. But from our perspective, the art style is completely different. But how the heck do we get back to that forest? Maybe we find another gray door. Might as well. Not like we'll really get anywhere just standing in this cave. Come on, let's go. Mother, section 2. And with that, you and Noel combine your powers to become familiar with the new world before you. You are filled with the power of team-based magic. And with that concludes this stream of section 1 of Deltatraveler. We'll continue on section 2 on Saturday. So if you want to see that, consider subscribing so you can be notified when it goes up. Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed it. And thank you to everyone who showed up. This has definitely been one of my more success. If you want to see more, stick around because tomorrow we're gonna be playing TS